Before rockets and tanks, there were scrolls and sandals. The Holy Land, sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims, was already a crowded house. Picture a divine real estate agent trying to lease the same plot to 3 tenants. No surprise, they didn't get along. Welcome to PastCast, where the past echoes through the present. Under the Ottomans, things were calmish. But after World War I, the Brits arrived with grand promises. One to the Arabs, you get your own state. One to the Jews, you too. Double-booked diplomacy at its finest. Britain ran Palestine, including Gaza, under a League of Nations mandate. They controlled the land, but couldn't control the tension. During both World Wars, Jewish refugees fled European horrors. They poured into Palestine, bringing hope, heartbreak, and Hebrew. To many Arabs already living there, resentment grew. Riots erupted. Revolts followed. Britain played peacekeeper, badly. They built fences. They wrote white papers. But paper doesn't stop bullets. And the land promised to 2 peoples? It began to crack. In 1947, the UN proposed a 2-state split. The Jews said yes. The Arabs said no. In 1948, Israel declared independence, and the neighbors declared war. Israel not only survived, it expanded. Palestinians? Many fled. 700,000 people displaced. Their villages gone. Their keys still in their pockets. It wasn't peace. It was the opening act of a much longer conflict. And, yes, there would be sequels. After the war, Egypt controlled Gaza. Military rule, not full citizenship. In 1967, Israel captured Gaza in the Six-Day War and ruled it by military occupation. Tensions simmered for years. Checkpoints, curfews, no state in sight. Then, in 1987, it boiled over into the First Intifada, a mass uprising where teenagers threw stones, shopkeepers went on strike, and Gaza's streets became the front lines. It wasn't war, it was rebellion, and it shook the region. Then came the 1990s. Yasser Arafat returned from exile, waving olive branches and peace accords. He was welcomed as a symbol of hope, and granted limited control over Gaza under the Oslo Accords. But corruption, infighting, and broken promises followed. Arafat came and went. So did the optimism. In 2005, Israel pulled out its settlers and troops, but kept control of Gaza's airspace, borders, and sea. In 2007, Hamas violently ousted Arafat's party, Fatah, and took over. Since then, Gaza has been trapped. No statehood, no freedom, no future. Hamas wants to destroy Israel. Israel wants Hamas gone. Civilians? Just collateral in a war on loop. 2008, 2012, 2014, 2021, repeat. Hamas fires rockets from civilian areas. Israel responds with force. The international community watches and forgets. 2 million people in Gaza live without clean water, jobs, or hope. Many hate Hamas, but fear them more. There are no elections, no escape, no citizenship anywhere. It's not just war, it's despair, bottled and shaken. So how did things explode again in 2023? Stay tuned for Part 2. Where hostages, missiles, and regional chaos collide. Thank you for watching PastCast, where the past echoes through today. If you enjoyed the satire, scrolls, and scandals, like, subscribe, and ring the bell before the next empire falls.